Have you ever watched Yellowstone? I love that show. Hi everybody, it's Boss Lady. I hope that you are enjoying the new Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack as much as I am. It is probably my favorite expansion yet. So today I want to show you my version of the Yellowstone Ranch. Have you ever watched Yellowstone? I love that show. And I tried to recreate the ranch house, the main house, and one of the barns, sort of, in The Sims 4. Now, of course, it doesn't look exactly like it, but I think it's pretty close. Now, I didn't record the process of building it, but I do have a few pictures. Let's take a look. So I wanted to jump into the game and give you a quick look at Yellowstone live, if you will. So I've put it here in the New World Chestnut Ridge 64 by 64 lot. I don't have any Sims living here, so we're just going to jump into build mode and I'll kind of give you an overview. Let me put the walls up so you can see a little bit more what it looks like actually. It'll look a little more like those pictures that we saw just a minute ago. Alright, so this is the front of the lot right here. So that's why I put this gate right in the front, in between the trees there, and the path that, of course, doesn't match up, which really drives me crazy. So let's go down here, and you can get a good look at the front porch. So you can get a good look at this porch. We've got lots of seating out here, and then there's some seating over there by the tree, and they could see this little gateway, and there's your mailbox and everything. So your Sims then would go in this front door. And in this room here, we can see a little seating area, piano, some music stuff, and then there's also some books over here. Then they have this open passageway into the hall and this door into the kitchen. And we can see here by the door that they can take off their coats and things like that. All right, so let's jump into the kitchen. Okay, so the kitchen is very much based on what we see in the TV show. I think the door's probably over here instead of there, but it's pretty close. So we have some cabinets. The cabinets are the same layout that you see on the TV show. The refrigerator is over there. There's that door that we just came in. And then this nice big picture window here. They call it a picture window. The big glass window that doesn't open, that looks out into their fields. That is right above the sink. I really love the way that is. And then they have this other one right here in the front. They could see out the front and see the nice gate and see if anyone had come up to the house. So I really like the kitchen. Even though this house is so big, this kitchen is really kind of small, but I like that. And there is an eat-in table here for them. So back in the entry parlor or sitting room, if you come into the hallway, there's a nice big opening right here into the dining room. Now again, I made the dining room a little bit small, but it is laid out much like it is in the TV show. If you watch, Kevin Costner always sits right here, and right behind him is kind of china cabinet thing. They've got these nice windows where they can see outside. And I went ahead and put a fireplace over here. We don't ever really see that end very much, and I'm not sure that there's a fireplace there, but it really fits here perfectly. It's right on the other wall, kind of opposite that other fireplace, and I thought that was great. And then here's your nice opening into this hallway. So this door right here is the study, right? And we see Kevin Costner in a study quite often. And it looks into the back, and you can see the barn and everything out there. You'd be able to see your horses. And because we have nectar making, I went ahead and put some nectar making stuff in this room. Let me spin around, and you can see I put the bar back over there, some of the nectar storage things. And don't worry, I don't have the bar front, the actual bar here, but I do have it somewhere else. All right, so back out into the hallway. That's the front door we're looking at. If we turn and go this way, there's a little mudroom right here that goes to the outside. And if you travel through here, that's a bathroom. And those are the stairs that go up to the second floor. So that goes into the kitchen. And this is a laundry room right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go up so you can see. See, there's our kitchen. There's our laundry room, so washer and dryer kind of tucked underneath the staircase. Here's the mud room that I talked about, and there's the bathroom that I mentioned. So if you look out from this mud room, there's this covered kind of patio, and I put lots of gardening things in here, and some tools and things like that to kind of show that the Sims were gardening. And then there's this little pass through right here, and I put a little bit more gardening stuff, and it goes out onto this wonderful back porch. So back here, they have their grill, they have some outdoor dining, some chess, some apple trees for their cider or nectar, excuse me, and then this goes back around to that, a different porch, not their front porch. This is kind of their back porch or side porch, really. And then there's another gate over there, another archway, and a nice fire pit under the tree. And I went ahead and put some swings too because I thought that was cute. All right, so we're back in now where we were, where we left off, coming through here. And here you can see the big, big, huge room. And I'm going to put the walls back up that you always see, right? I'm on the balcony looking down. So you've got that big, huge fireplace that goes up. You've got the little balcony areas on the side. And then you've got the big, huge chandelier in the seating area. And then these French doors that we always see going out onto the porch where we often see Kevin Costner and the other people that star in the show, right? Right. So this is that big two-story room that you see so much about. I put the bar on this side. See, so I did the bar back again, and there's the bar itself. And then if you watched the show, you know that Beth had a hard time eating at the dining table, and she and Rip and the boy and her dad would sometimes eat at a secondary table. This is the table where they would go and eat. It's kind of in the corner, tucked away in this big, huge room. All right, so let's jump to the second floor. Above this big, huge room, I made this their skills and games area. They could play cards, do puzzles, or whatever over here. Give them a foosball table, and then candle making and woodworking here. Okay, in that big area. Oh, and a dartboard as well. So there's a bathroom here right above that other bathroom that was downstairs. And this is the central hallway leading to all the bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms up here, and each is an ensuite, has its own bathroom. So here we have what would be the main or primary bathroom, right? Kevin Costner, he's got a nice fireplace. And then he's got the nice big bathroom here. This is probably Beth's room. It's a little more of a pinky coral teal kind of color. Everyone has their own desk and treadmill, and then here's her bathroom, and then this would be one of the other boys' bedrooms. It's a little blue, a little more masculine. Again, we have a desk, we have a treadmill, and we have a private bathroom. Now I did give them a ladder right here, as you can see, and it goes up into a very thin, tiny attic. And I did put a Nectar machine up here, but you can, of course, move some things around if you'd like. And then that is the main house. Okay, this is that other porch where we often see the family pictured and eating, or not eating, but talking out on the porch in the TV show. You see them here more than you see them at that porch. And then here's the back area where I mentioned they could do their barbecuing and grilling and so forth. So in the very back here, I put a couple of cows because on the TV show, this is a cattle ranch. So I wanted to have some cows. And then I tried to remake one of their white barns. It's a little wider probably than, and not quite as tall as theirs, but I think it really turned out well. And this is messed up. This is supposed to be a fan. Yeah, let me get the fan put back. You know how they sometimes glitch. If you go in here, it's nice and two-story right here in the center. There's room for 6 horses. Let me go down so you can see. So there's room for 6 horses. This is looking up from the 2nd floor, and if we go down to the 1st floor, you can see the stalls. They each have a little bit of hay. They have their own sleeping spot. They have a window to the outside. They have a window to the center, and they have their gate. They're all exactly the same size. This is very symmetrical. There is a door back here with a gate, so you could enter and exit here, and gates here, because although this isn't technically on the lot, you may as well consider it as part of the lot. So there's a nice place over here where the horses could go, and you could let them roam around and graze and so forth. And then over on this side, this is again off the lot, but there's some barrels and then a much longer jumping trail right here, so you could practice jumping. I did go ahead and put down one small jumping thing and one small barrel thing. Now, I don't have any chickens on this lot, but you could easily add them. I didn't do much gardening, just these few apple trees right here. But look at all the empty space that they still have. If you wanted to get into chickens, if you want llamas, if you want to get some mini goats and mini sheep, or if you want to do more gardening, you certainly can. And again, that's the front of the lot right there. I think that this Yellowstone house suits this 64 by 64 lot just perfectly. I hope that you like playing with this build as much as I do. Thank you so much for checking out my build. I hope you enjoy it. You can download it at curseporch.com. See you next time.